Hey guys, this is Rob here again. So this is another update on another review of another box mod that I have built, and this box mod is 3 18650 batteries in parallel with a 510 spring-loaded connector, a horn button, and this is a MOSFET unregulated box mod. So here it is right here. I did do a little up and close-y type thing with the box with the Doge RDA and the competition cap. I posted on my Facebook group. I don't know, once again, if you guys are into Facebook or not. You might have seen it already. So yeah, this is the unregulated box mod I just got done building, and this is in the red high temp plastic box right here. It's transparent, so you can kind of see through it right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive down on the table and we'll look at this bad boy. So alright guys, here I got my little 120 mil of Uncle Alt's Elixir blueberry cheesecake. You need that whenever you're vaping on this baby. So anyway, here it is. As you can tell, this is just a regular old 3 amp horn button right here. Works real well. And then I got the Doge RDA with the competition cap on it. Let's go ahead and take this off. You look at the 510. There's the 510 right here. And as you can tell, that is almost completely flush or flat. It is basically flat on the box, and it just barely sticks up just a little bit. So that is a 22 millimeter, and that is spring-loaded 510. So pretty much all your addies will sit flush on this box here on this 510. So I did not put magnets in this one yet, but I will put magnets in it. But here you go. As I open it up, there's the box. I got 3 batteries all in parallel. I got copper bus bar on the bottom, homemade copper springs or copper base made out of 10 gauge wire, and then I got a copper bus bar here. And as you can tell, I'm not like the best solderer. I'm not the best neatest looking little mod, but here we go with the spring loaded, and then you got the OK or the MOSFET 195 amp chip here to take the amps off of your push button switch so you do not burn your button out. So there it is right there. Now this one did take a little bit longer. I did have to put a resistor. You got to put a resistor in on with the MOSFET. I did kind of tape up a little bit on the MOSFET, left a little opening there so it can breathe and kind of let the heat out of it. But yeah, like I said, once again, this is made out of 14 gauge wire. So 14 gauge wire at momentary, you should be able to get out 70 amps momentary. So you can go down to like 0.08 or whatever with 14 gauge wire. Alright, so yeah, that's basically it. All the batteries are in nice and snug. You actually have to really give it a good tap to get the batteries out. You get one battery out, and then you can just pull the other batteries out after that. And you can tell they do kind of snap right on in place. So there's one of the bottoms there. I'm not going to take all the batteries out, but you can see the bottom. Just use 10 gauge solid copper wire right there. Rolled it up, soldered it to the copper bus bar, and there you go. Now this is a real tight fit. As you can hear it snap right in place. They're not going to go nowhere. These batteries are in there. Alright. So yeah, that's basically it. You want to check out what it does in here. I do have the copper, the competition Doge RDA does have copper center pin. I wish they would have had. I got a review coming up. I wish they would have had all 3 copper. But here's how it hits right here. It's just producing. So produces some fucking vapor. Let's bring this back up, alright? See what I mean? That's why I gotta have 120 mils of juice sitting here when I'm using this. As you can tell, I just put some juice in there, hit it a few times, and it's already empty. It's already dry. So yeah, guys, basically with the 195 amp MOSFET chip, you'll be able to go up to 195 amps, 340 watts with this chip with no problem, and it'll work just fine with just a regular old horn style push button. I did check this with the meter on the inline between the switch and everything, and the switch didn't have any amps that could be read up on a meter. So I mean, you ain't ever gonna have any problems with the switch on this using a MOSFET rectifier. So one more thing also on the update, on this video I am going to put a link or a order sheet down below. I am going to start building these box mods. Now the box mods that I will be building will have a spring-loaded 510 connector. They will have, you get your choice of 3 boxes. You get the red box, transparent, you can get the blue transparent, or you can get the clear transparent. Okay, so that's your 3 choices right there: red, clear, or blue. Now these are high temp ABS plastic box mods or boxes, and so they'll come with your choice of color or box out of those 3. They'll come with the spring-loaded 510 connector, a horn button like this right here, just your old plain old basic horn button. It will come with a 195 amp MOSFET chip to keep the amps off your horn button, which you can run up to 195 amps with that thing, and up to about, what I think it's like 343 watts or some crap like that. So you'll get that, and then you'll also get, I put the resistor and everything in there for you. You'll also, the mod will come with this will only be dual parallel, and it will come with a sled, a 18650 dual sled. So I won't be putting them the copper bus bars or making my own copper springs. I'm doing that way we can keep the price down for you guys. Most of the box mods I've seen, they're all higher than what I'm selling these for. I'm only going to sell these for $60, and you got to pay the shipping, which is $5.80, priority box only. They'll have insurance on the box, on the priority box, and you'll get a tracking number. So I think I'm going to put the order sheet up, and I'm only going to do 10 boxes to begin with, to make sure we get them all right and see what the time frame is going to be on for me to actually get them out. Please allow, I do not have these already made, because you're going to pick your own color choice and everything, and I have to order the stuff after I get all the color choices, and it's going to be at least the 3-week minimum wait for your box to get a tracking number for you. Once again, I'm building these as people order them and as I get the parts in for the box mods. So please wait 3-week minimum before you ever get your tracking number. Before maybe you can contact me every once in a while and check and see how far along it is, but you will get a tracking number as soon as I get yours shipped. So yeah, basically spring-loaded 510 connector, dual 18650 in parallel with the battery sled, no copper bars, nothing like that, just a battery sled, 195 amp MOSFET chip, which would go 340 watts, regular old horn style push button, and 14 gauge wire, so you can go up to 60-70 amps with it, with the wiring. And so you should be able to go down to 0.1 with no problem. I've been hitting them with 0.1 ohms, no issues, and the resistor and everything, so it'd be all ready to go. Dual parallel 18650 box mods in your choice of color: red, blue, clear, spring-loaded 510 connector, battery sled. Once again, I will not be banking them with the copper bus bars with the springs and everything. I'm trying to keep this with a good price point for you guys, so 60 bucks with $5.80 shipping, and this is what you'll get: sled, 510 spring loaded, horn button, 195 amp MOSFET, everything you need. So here is the dual right here, the dual batteries, so you can see what the parallel will be like. So this is what you'll get. I'm using the CLT on this with a 0.5 ohm coil build on this right here. Let's go ahead and put the comp cap on here. That's what the comp cap. Whew. So alright guys, that's what you'll be getting right there, the dual parallel 18650 box mod right there. So alright guys, I will put a link in the description so you can click on it. It's an order form. All you do is just fill out the order form, and whenever I send out close the order form, once we hit 10 MOQ or the 10 orders, I will send out the invoice, and once you invoice and pay, I will get all that straightened out and get the parts all ordered and get your box mod made, and hopefully get that out to you within 3 weeks. Alright guys, till next time.